Welcome back to the Diaspora on Africa, through Africa. And we are your hosts. My name is Saqar
I am Dentar,
and we are two African Americans that moved to West Africa, specifically Liberia,
living here.
for 8 years.
Wow.
Now, this episode, we wanted to talk about, because we are entrepreneurs, the top 5 business opportunities in Liberia. But in this episode, we wanted to keep it to 1 to 5, and we just want to encourage more diaspora Africans.
Don't be scared.
Come home, open businesses.
Don't be
right?
scared.
We want to encourage other African Americans to come home and look at the opportunities, more than just heritage, more than just connecting with your roots. There's such a vast economic opportunity for you and your generations, and we don't want you to miss it.
When it comes to business, there's a lot of things that you can do.
You'll be bringing in ideas that you see at home that make life easier and more convenient. That's the mindset. Now, what I like to tell people is be careful, because it is like a buffet, right?
Let me tell you.
You can't eat everything, you can't do everything, right? But we wanted to talk about what we always see as 5 great opportunities. And the first one would be,
Man, franchising. Like, if you're in America, first thing that comes to my mind is Subway. Like, you see Subways everywhere. You see Wendy's everywhere. You see Taco Bell's everywhere. But in Liberia, you see a lot of stuff everywhere, but there is a consistent franchise. I count on one hand how many franchises there are, which means how big of an opportunity it is for you to either 1, create a franchise, or 2, bring a franchise from the United States, Europe, to Africa.
Papa John's.
Papa John.
Just opened up in Kinshasa, right? I thought that was incredible. That's the DRC. KFC is all over West Africa. KFC is in Ivory Coast, and I've seen KFC in Abidjan. I've seen Burger King in Abidjan. And Abidjan is an hour, less than that, about a 45-minute flight from Liberia. So franchise opportunities, really quick. Liberia population 5 million.
5 million and more.
Monrovia, the capital, probably has about 30% or more of that, between 1 to 2 million people residing right here in the capital. Franchise opportunities, we think, is the first. Number 2,
And then
transportation.
you got transportation companies, they're the KKs, they call them the KKs, the Blackbins,
Yes,
that's
yes.
out here. It's an open opportunity. Why? Because they don't have a Liberia Transit or an LIB Transit. And that's a very important, because if there was a system to go from Voila, red light, airport, maybe it stops at 12 midnight, maybe it doesn't. In certain cities, transit is 24 hours. Not only would it create jobs, but the economy in the private sector would be in a major, major way.
Even local operators, like previously we leased a bus to a local operator. It was definitely profitable. You can lease vehicles to operators that will pay you daily, weekly, monthly to get you a return on your investment. Number 3 would
Number
be
3,
what?
a boutique hotel.
Exactly.
And right now we're standing in
Property right on the Atlantic Ocean, in Singapore, in Monrovia, the capital, right? Very hard to find anywhere in West Africa.
We call it exclusive 24.
So we're currently developing this porch area. Going to be a patio. You can see it right on the ocean.
Right.
Those will be glass windows. It's surrounded with casted. You probably can't see the ground. But again, as we develop, you will be a part of it. Now, what we like about when we look at boutique hotel, we're looking at this section, 6 units, right? A blessing to be able to find something like this. And again, this is why Liberia is so incredible, because you can't find something like this in Ghana,
Right.
in Accra, on the ocean, on the Atlantic.
Right.
You can't find something like this in Senegal,
Ivory Coast.
right? Cote d'Ivoire, right? Not in the capital, right? So now we want you to think long stay and short stay.
Exactly.
Right? Because here, if you do get a good quality long-term client, it's per annum. meaning the rent in Liberia, most West African countries, from our research, is pay 1 year in advance.
Which is incredible.
Exactly.
Because in America, it's month to month. You might find a situation where you got to put down the first month, second month, and then that deposit. In America, the most that I've known is 3 months up front. But here in Liberia, it's 12 months up front. You have to really negotiate yourself down to maybe 6 months. That's very rare. So that 12 months up front for an entrepreneur, that's cha-ching.
Number 4, a courier business.
When I think of courier business, I think of New York. Why? Because they do it on the bike. I think of the motorcycle. I think of car. Here, all of the above applies. And there is a lot of competitors here. But now, do you have a company that's dominating? No. You could be the first to bring a system that is expected, that's relied upon, that's consistent, that's 24/7, 7 days a week in the Republic of Liberia.
Number 5,
Last but not least,
manufacturing a product.
how about that?
And look, we want to go back through these. We're going to probably have to do more than one episode on top 5 businesses and doing deep dives into these different sectors.
Don't be scared.
But manufacturing a product, hence like you got Aqualite. Afropop is the company that bottles and distributes Aqualite. Shout out to Ham's Vodka, which is a locally made, I wish I had a bottle here. It's a vodka made right here in the country. And again, it's more than just beverages. It can be
Planting ships all throughout Africa. And there's a big business with planting ships right here in Liberia. Jay Palm, shouts out to him. He's a manufacturer where he takes the palm nut and creates shampoo, soap, all types of stuff.
I mean, it's so vast because, moringa grows here. You could just, you could create tea, a line of teas. You could export those. And we didn't even get into import, export, but
Right.
so however we can help, tap in, right? Hit us up, inbox, DM. And if there's a topic you would like us to do a video on, we've been here for 8 years now.
Right. Been here for 8 years. We know the right way. We've seen the wrong way.
Definitely.
And we know what to keep you away from.
Please let us know, because what we want to do is we want to make your transition and your journey seamless as possible.
Let's do Africa together.